Viewers, we never thought we'd see the day. Lori Loughlin, America's once beloved Aunt Becky from Full House, and her fashion designer husband Mossimo Giannulli, the couple who endured one of the most humiliating scandals in Hollywood history, are calling it quits. After 28 years of marriage, 6 years after the infamous college admission scandal that rocked their world and destroyed their reputations, the two are officially living apart. No legal filings yet, no divorce papers signed, but make no mistake, this is the beginning of the end for a marriage that once seemed unbreakable. Let's rewind. Lori Loughlin and Mossimo Giannulli tied the knot back in 1997. Lori, fresh from a divorce, and Mossimo, who had already built his empire in the fashion industry, decided not to go the traditional route. They eloped quietly, telling no one, hoping for a fresh start away from Hollywood glitz. For years, they looked like the picture-perfect couple, raising their daughters Olivia Jade and Isabella, building careers, appearing at red carpets side by side. Lori had her wholesome girl-next-door brand, Mossimo was the sharp designer, and together, they looked untouchable. But then came 2019, the scandal that would forever change everything, the college admission scandal. Federal investigators revealed that Lori and Mossimo had paid a whopping $500 to get their daughters into USC by falsely presenting them as rowing recruits. The glamorous Hollywood family, suddenly exposed for fraud, became the face of privilege, deception, and parental overreach. Lori, America's Aunt Becky, was arrested. Mossimo too was taken in. Their once perfect lives crumbled overnight. By 2020, both pleaded guilty to wire and mail fraud. The punishment was swift and humiliating. Lori spent 2 months in federal prison while Mossimo endured 6. Their daughters, especially Olivia Jade, faced public ridicule. Olivia's budding influencer career nearly vanished. The Giannulli-Loughlin name became synonymous with disgrace. And now, 6 years later, the toll of that scandal seems to have finally broken them apart. Fans are stunned, yet not entirely shocked. Some say, if a prison sentence couldn't break them, why now? Others whisper that the scandal planted a wound that never healed. Social media is buzzing with mixed emotions, some offering sympathy, others still holding resentment. One fan wrote, 28 years together and they're ending like this? After all that fighting, all that humiliation, it's just heartbreaking. Another said bluntly, they stayed together for image and survival. Now that the storm has passed, they don't need each other anymore. Even in Hollywood, insiders are murmuring, this split was inevitable. What most people don't know is that even before the scandal, Lori and Mossimo's marriage had cracks. Friends close to the couple have long whispered that Mossimo was more reclusive, more private, while Lori thrived in the spotlight. After prison, their lifestyles reportedly clashed even more. Lori wanted to rebuild her career, slowly re-entering Hollywood circles. Mossimo, he preferred staying away from cameras, living a quieter life. Living under the same roof became harder and harder. Now they're living apart, taking a break. No court filings yet, but the emotional distance is louder than any legal paperwork. Marriage experts weighing in have suggested that couples who endure massive public scandals often survive the storm initially, but the trauma lingers. The stress of prison time, public shame, and career fallout takes years to process, one insider shared. It's not unusual for couples like Lori and Mossimo to finally drift apart once the dust settles. Hollywood insiders echo the same sentiment. Lori still has a future in the industry if she chooses. Mossimo? His name is tied too tightly to the scandal. Their careers and their personal lives have been moving in different directions for years. So what does this split mean? For Lori, it could mean freedom to reinvent herself both personally and professionally. She's still loved by many, and with time, Hollywood loves a redemption arc. For Mossimo, the road is tougher. He has largely disappeared from the public eye, and this split might push him even further away. For their daughters, Olivia and Isabella, it's yet another public blow. First the scandal, now their parents' separation. This isn't the first time we've seen Hollywood couples crack under scandal. Remember Felicity Huffman and William H. Macy? They too were wrapped up in the same scandal, but they stayed united. The difference? Their fallout was quieter. Lori and Mossimo became the poster couple for fraud, and the media pressure was relentless. And now, like so many Hollywood marriages that burned bright, theirs seems destined to end in ashes. Lori once said her mother taught her, never depend on a man, build your own life. Perhaps that advice is guiding her now. After 28 years, a prison scandal, and a public shaming unlike any other, Lori and Mossimo are living apart. The fairy tale that began in secrecy has ended in silence. Hollywood giveth, Hollywood taketh away. And for Loughlin and Mossimo Giannulli, this may be their final chapter together.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.